Hello, Benchwire gang, the crew, the squad, my Fortnite squad, my brothers and my sisters. Welcome back to Benchwire, man. What is it? Week 9?
Yeah,
Whoo!
man.
Week 9 predictions are finally here. What a time to be alive, man. November's around the corner. Election season is here. No politics on this
Election
show,
season.
but Steve, man, who you voting for in the election? No, I'm
To be
joking.
determined. To be determined.
I'm joking. Yeah. How you feeling though? That's a more important question.
How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I had a pretty good week last week. Went 12-4 in my weekend predictions for week 8. Not too shabby. And yeah, I got my upset of the week correct. So you guys out there in the comment section didn't give me an upset of the week. So calling you guys out. I had to make my own upset of the week. Had to pick the Cards over them Dolphins, and man, oh man, was I right. Move now that makes my record 2-6 on upset of the weeks, and now I have an overall record of 77-46, and I think I'm still better than you. I can't remember if
Yeah.
I am. You got to let me know. You got to keep me updated here.
One game. We the last 2 weeks we've been neck and neck, so I can't get ahead of you. I need something to give. I need you to just mess one up.
Okay, we'll
I
see.
need you on a run.
This
here.
might be the week.
We'll see. Yeah, I am. What is it? 76-47, and you're 77-46.
Got one more win.
Just one more win. But the upset of the week's got to count for something. 4-4. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're a Commander's merch, man.
That's
What
got to
it
be
is.
points. That's harder to come by, right? The upsets.
I guess I just won't pick the Giants anymore. That's what's holding me back from having a good record there. So, but yeah, looking pretty good. Not too shabby.
That's good. You want to make some picks?
Let's do it.
All right,
What we got?
Oh, poor Jets fans, man. Short week. Even more darkness imminent. Dark skies. Thursday night football.
Is that the forecast?
MetLife. Yeah, it'll be dark. It'll be
at MetLife too.
8:15.
Ugh.
Yeah, Houston Texans. What we didn't mention, Diggs out for the year.
Wait, hold on. Do you see this right now?
What?
The Texans are not favored.
Whoa. That's the Stephon Diggs effect. No Diggs, right?
Yeah.
In this game. Out for the year, ACL injury.
That's could be an upset of the week.
However, this is a perfect opportunity for CJ Stroud to prove he's an elite quarterback. Can you elevate the other guys' level of play? Can you win without Nico and Stephon Diggs there? Are you that guy? This is the opportunity for him to prove that he can elevate the level of talent around him. And yeah, I'm picking the Texans here for sure. Yeah, just too many problems going on with Jets, coaching, culture issues, all of that. They had the perfect opportunity to win next week against a bad New England team. They couldn't even do that. They're playing a Texans team, a better defense on a short week, too. I trust the game planning of a D'Amico Ryans, of a Bobby Slowick, more so than I do a Jeff Ulbrich and whoever the hell their offensive coordinator is now. Since they demoted Hackett, don't know his name. So, yeah, give me the Texans. Give me plus 1.5, and I'm going to go under 42.5.
Dude, you took the words right out of my mouth. Give me the Texans, man. Give me the plus 1.5. I don't know how the stupid spread is plus 1.5. Dude, there should not be the underdogs in this matchup. They should not. And I got the under as well. 42.5.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lock this in my upset of the week. I feel like it shouldn't be. So, I'm not going to say this in my upset of the week. So, but give me the Texans over the Jets.
Yeah. What a stinker this next game is. God bless your soul if you're fans of either of these teams. This is going to be a rough game to watch. Patriots at Titans. What is Will Levis and Drake May's status? That's the question. If Drake
I
May's
think
ready to go,
Drake May has a concussion, so he's still in protocol there. Will Levis, I think he might be ready for this game.
yeah.
He has more of a shot than Drake May. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Okay. You could go first here. I gotta think about this.
Um,
See if you
well,
could sway me.
yeah. Well, just looking at the game, it's a tough pick right here, right? But I'm gonna ride with the Patriots. I got the Patriots here. Give me the Patriots. I feel like they get the job done. And yeah, I have the plus 3.5. I do think it will be under 37.5 points, but dude, I like Gerard Mayo. I know they're 2-6, but I like the culture that he's building there. The team's not giving up. They've been close in a lot of their games, and Drake May's been looking good from what we've seen from him. So, with that being said, I'm just not a big believer in this Titans team right now. I feel like the Patriots pull off the upset. So give me the Patriots.
Yeah, Will Levis, Brian Callahan are more question marks than I do with like Gerard Mayo, and even Brissett's back there. I feel more comfortable picking the Pats here. Give me the Patriots as well. I'll take the plus 3.5 for New England. I guess we're going with the upsets, I guess, and
Yeah.
under 37.5 for me as well. So
I don't know if this is my upset of the week. Still got to look at the rest of the schedule here, but
yeah,
it's a possibility. It's a possibility.
yeah, for sure. Yes, NFC South matchup here. We got Saints traveling to Carolina, take on the Panthers. Um, yeah, this might be a bold take too, but you know what? I'm gonna roll with the underdogs again. I'm gonna go with the Panthers. Just there's been a really bad trend with the Saints losing a lot of games. I know you could say they're due for a win, and this could be a good one for them to get that win for, but against the Panthers team. But I don't know. I feel pretty good about the Panthers here. Taking care of business, upsetting. So I got them plus 7. I'm taking their spread as well. And I'm gonna go under 43.5.
Yeah, this is another game. It's like I don't know who to pick. They don't. I don't feel confident with either of these teams. But if I had to pick somebody, I'm gonna pick the Panthers as well. I don't believe in their quarterback situation because Spencer Rattler, he's not playing this game. It's Jake Hayner, the third string quarterback. So that's rough. But yeah, I'm gonna take Bryce Young or Andy Dalton over the Saints team that has been awful as of late. And yeah, I think the Panthers do pull off the upset here as well. I got the Panthers plus 7, and I do think it will be under 43.5 because these offenses just can't generate any points right now. But yeah, I'm gonna ride with the Panthers as well.
Man, we're in lockstep so far.
Yeah.
Denver at Baltimore this game. Okay. So Deontay Johnson will probably make his debut here. Yeah, it's good. I got the Ravens. I think they're gonna want to bounce back after losing to the Cleveland Browns team that everyone thinks they should have beat, and they should have. They're the better team, but I think they right the ship here. But if you've been listening to me, I am a big believer in the Denver defense, so I think they can keep it within that spread. So I did take Denver plus 9.5. I don't think Baltimore's going to necessarily blow them out. So I got the plus 9.5 for Denver. Obviously, picking the Ravens and been picking out a lot of unders, but I'm gonna do that as well. I'm gonna go under 45.5.
Yeah, I got the Ravens as well. I think they will win this game after a crappy game last week. But yeah, I think the Broncos defense is legit, and that is a big spread right there. So yeah, I think they cover. Give me the plus 9.5. I think this will be a defensive game, because of how well that defense is. So I think it will be under as well, 45.5. So yeah, give me the Ravens though. They will win this game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Both teams due for a win. Raiders, Bengals. Obviously looking for wins here. I'm picking the Bengals, and I guess this is the first one I'm taking a favorited. Actually, no, not true. I did take the Ravens last game, but Bengals -7.5 here. I'm given Cincinnati will cover. This is my first cover I think I had. And yeah, I'm actually going to take the over this one, 46.5. Not a believer in either defense.
Yeah, I got the Bengals as well, man. I feel like they need to get back in the win column. And Joe Burrow said it. I think they need to win, like 10 out of the next how many games they have left to get the job done. Yeah, he's got that confidence. He's Joe Cool, man, and he's a top 5 quarterback. And yeah, they just didn't match up well with the Eagles last week, and I saw that written on the wall that they were going to lose. But yeah, it's a perfect bounce back game here against the Raiders. Give me the Bengals, but I do think the Raiders will cover here. Give me the +7.5 for the Raiders. And I do think it'll be over 46.5 points. So I feel like it could be, a little offensive shootout there for how terrible these defenses are. So yeah, give me the Bengals though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Chargers. So the Browns. They go from John to now Jim. They're playing Jim Harbaugh at home now, and I like the Browns. Kind of like a feel good story. A little bit of momentum brewing, but yeah, I just like Herbert. I just like the Chargers a little bit more, and then so I am picking Chargers here, and they'll cover the -1.5 in my opinion. And I'm going to go over 42.5.
Okay. Yeah, I just it was a feel good win last week, like you said, but yeah, I think the Chargers, they're a better team. I trust the Jim Harbaugh culture right there now, and yeah, give me Justin Herbert over Jameis Winston. I think it will be a close game, but I feel like that spread's not big enough for me to take the Browns spread. I still have the Chargers spread -1.5. But I do think it will be a little bit of a defensive game. But yeah, it's going to be under 42.5 points. But should be a fun game. Going to be intriguing to watch, see how well the Browns could do back-to-back weeks with Jameis. But yeah, I do have the Chargers winning, though, at the end of the day.
I like it. Yeah, take the floor, man. What do you see? Cowboys at Atlanta versus the Falcons.
Cowboys at Atlanta. So I got the Falcons. I think they're going to win this game. I'm just not a big believer in the Cowboys. Even though I had them winning the division, but, watch the tape. They don't look like a good team. And Kirk Cousins, he's been playing pretty good as of late. Raheem Morris called him Patrick Mahomes the other day. He's looking like Patrick Mahomes out there, the way he's moving and throwing the ball there, getting everyone involved. Yeah, give me the Falcons. I got the -2.5, and I do think it will be under 51.5. So yeah, got the Falcons.
Pretty much in lockstep. I got the Falcons, got the -2.5. But where we differ, I got the over 51.5. I just think I think Atlanta will get a lead, and then Dallas will get garbage time points, garbage time touchdowns. And eventually that will eclipse the 51.5 point total at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what I got. Over 51.5. Falcons covering the spread and winning.
Yeah.
And which brings us to Dolphins. They get Tua back. Dolphins looked a little bit better last week. Good, little bit of a good sign, even though they've lost to a Cardinals team. And yeah, they're at Buffalo to take on the Bills. I like the Bills here. I do. But I think actually Dolphins cover. The divisional games are normally closer, normally tighter. So I like that. I like them covering this. And if you remember, like week 2, whenever the game 2 got hurt this year,
Yeah.
I think they want to right the ship. They want to have a better performance in them. I think they'll be more prepared too as a team. So I'm going with Bills to win. I'm a big believer in Josh Allen. I'm going with the -6.5. Actually, excuse me, +6.5. Miami, and give me the over 49.5. I like both offenses.
Okay. Cool. So I'm kind of with you. I do have the Bills, of course. And we both picked the Dolphins to win in the first matchup. What were we thinking? I don't know. But
Watch Miami win.
watch Miami win. We could be wrong. But
Watch
this
them
time
win now.
around, we're on the Bills side. So Bills fans, we got your back. Big believer in Josh Allen and the crew. I don't think the Dolphins cover. I think they do win convincingly, and it's going to be -6.5 there for the spread. So I think the Bills will cover the spread. But I do think it will be an all defensive game, and it'll be under 49.5. So I'm gonna take the under there. But Bills Mafia got your back this Sunday. They're gonna win. So give me the Bills.
Like it. Oof.
Oof.
Just rip the Band-Aid off, man. The Washington Redskins traveling to New
The
York.
Redskins.
Take on the Giants, man. Come on. What you got? What you got?
It's unfortunate.
You rocking with your boys? You rocking with the faithful?
Nah, they're
Giants
at
faithful?
home, man. Daniel Jones sucks at home. I can't do that. Give me the Commanders. Got the Commanders getting the job done. Jaden Daniels has been looking good. Last time this game was pretty much close. The Giants should have won their first matchup if we had a kicker. If you remember that, Graham Gano, first play of the game, pulled his hammy, and we didn't have a kicker to kick extra points, and we could have won that game possibly. But now these two teams are different. Jaden Daniels is finding ways to get in the end zone, and the Giants still can't find a way to get in the end zone. Daniel Jones doesn't know to throw a touchdown pass. So that's concerning. But yeah, we're also banged up as well in the secondary, offensive line, and Daniel Jones banged up in the head. So give me the Commanders. I got the -3.5. And I do think it will be under 43.5 points. I don't feel like it will be a high scoring game because the Giants just can't put that many points up. I think we're averaging like 15 points a game. Pretty sad. But yeah, got the Commanders.
Dude, took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, I got the Redskins, obviously. Got the -3.5. Washington. And the under 43.5. Just for some reason, Giants don't score touchdowns at home, man. I feel confident in them covering the spread. I feel confident going the under. Majority of the points going the Commanders' side of the ball. So yeah, I am with you, my friend.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, no upset of the week for Steve there. Yeah, this is an interesting game. 4:05 kickoff. Bears come off a disappointing loss, an upsetting, a shocker. You're traveling to Arizona to take on the Cardinals, man. I haven't really picked the Bears at all this year, but I'm not going to here. I'm going to take the Cardinals. I'm going to take the -1.5. And I'm going to take the over 44.5. Jonathan Gannon's doing a good job. I can't lie. I can't believe I'm saying that. He's kind of turning around the team. Kyler Murray looks playing like a top 10 quarterback, playing really good ball. Can't lie to you about that, my friends. So yeah, I just like in the Cardinals team a little bit better than I do the Bears. So give me the Cardinals.
All right. Changing up. Going with the Bears. Not going with the Cardinals. I think this is the first game we're not lockstep. Yeah, after last week, the Bears should have won. They should have beat the Commanders and played them really close there in the end. Held them to 12 points? Or no, they scored the touchdown at the end. So they held them to 19 points? So, yeah, I have the Bears winning this game. The Cardinals, they were hanging in there with the Dolphins and hit a game-winning field goal at the end. The Dolphins haven't been great as of late. Give me the Bears. I like the Bears defense. I like the Caleb Williams show. I think he will put out an outing here and will get everyone involved. DeAndre Swift will have a good game. Cole Kmet, all the offensive weapons will get involved, and I think the Bears win. And I think I will take the +1.5, and I think I'll take that over 44.5. I think it'll be a nice little offensive shootout there. And yeah, give me the Bears.
Okay, yeah, someone had to disagree. So I'm glad we finally did already. So that's good. Kelly Green game, baby. It's
Yeah.
finally we get another home game. I feel like all of our games been on the road this year. Yeah, 4:05. Jaguars are coming to Philly, man. Take on the Eagles. Doug Peterson returns. Kelly Green game. It was slated out that Sunday night game. Now 4:05 game. Yeah, I got the Eagles here. I do got the Eagles. and I think they cover. I think they cover. I think give them the -7.5. I think they found a good formula, like they did in 2022, being run first, open up the pass game for Hurts. I think we'll see more of that. The Jaguars' problems hasn't really been the offense that much. It's been more so the defense. The defense has been pretty bad. So I feel like the Eagles could put up points on them, put up a good amount of points. So I'm going Eagles -7.5 for Philly, and I'm gonna go over 45.5.
Yeah, I think I'm lockstep with you there. Jags are banged up. They just lost Brian Thomas. Christian Kirk's out for the year. So I feel like the Eagles will put a pretty good whooping on them.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, I'm going to take the spread -7.5. Going to have the over 45.5 there. And yeah, they should win pretty convincingly here with this banged up Jags team. So yeah, give me the Eagles.
Yeah. I have a quick question regarding that game. If Jacksonville gets spanked, they lose by a lot. They get blown out. Does Doug Peterson get fired?
That's tough to say. I personally wouldn't fire him just yet because this Eagles team is loaded and they're dealing with injuries, and it's hard to I know he'll be the scapegoat there, but I wouldn't blame it all on him. Just the injuries that are piling up right now, and the team that they're playing, and it's at Philly. I wouldn't fire him just yet, but they might pull the trigger. But for me, if it was me making a decision, I wouldn't fire him.
That'd be wild. The team that fired their first Super Bowl winning coach fires him from his other job for beating the crap out of him. That would be,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy about it for Doug. I'm a Doug Peterson fan, but that would just be rough.
Yeah, I don't put the blame on Doug. I think it's more than that. The roster just hasn't lived up to expectations. But
Yeah,
yeah, I have the Eagles winning this game though.
agreed. We can move on. Rams at Seahawks. That NFC West, man, pretty bad, but wide open. And the Rams are getting their guys back healthy, so I'm going to take them here. Rams got them here, -1.5. And yeah, man, let's go over 48.5. Let's have fun in this game.
Yeah, I want to see an offensive shootout too. I think it's very possible. Both of these teams have pretty good high-powered offenses there. I do have the Rams winning. I do have them and their spread -1.5, and I do think it will be over 48.5 points because of how high-powered these offenses are. So yeah, give me the Rams.
Yeah. Man, our two teams, man. I had the Packers. I had them in our prediction video, finishing in first place in the division. You had the Lions finishing first place. So the first matchup at 425 in Lambeau Field at Green Bay. What do you got here?
I got my Lions, man. I have them going all the way. And yeah, Malik Willis is probably starting this game. Jordan Love's probably out.
Yeah.
So that's another kicker to this game. But yeah, the Lions are just finding ways to win and are winning big. And you got to credit Dan Campbell and that front office there, just, finding ways, putting together a great team and, yeah, building that culture there. And yeah, Jared Goff has been playing like a top 5 quarterback. Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Amon-Ra. Special teams are coming up. The defense is making plays. Like, all in all, they're playing complementary football, and that's what you want to see in a team that you think is going to win and hoist up that Lombardi trophy. So, yeah, got the Lions, got the -3.5, and got the over as well, 48.5. So, yeah, give me the Lions.
So Jordan Love seems like he's considered day to day. I don't think he's officially ruled out, but I'll say this: if he plays, so this is a tentative. If he plays, I'm picking the Packers. I'm going to disagree. I'm going the other way. But if he's not there, I will take the Lions. So this is potential upset of the week pick. Potentially, I got a couple ones. So I'll say this: I'll make Benchwire because I love him so much. I promise. If Jordan Love plays, I'll lock in the Packers. I'll lock him in as my upset of the week. If he doesn't, then I'll pivot to another game if that's cool.
That works for me.
For right now, tentatively, I'll pick the Packers. I'll pick the +3.5, and I'll go over 48.5.
Okay.
I think this is a series. This is a one they split too. So Yeah, I'll just take the Packers here. We gotta mix it up a little bit. We've been agreeing too much, and I hate agreeing with you.
Yeah, not wrong. Well, who you
Uh,
got here?
Colts at Vikings. It becomes a little bit compelling when you got Joe Flacco playing now. So, but the Vikings, two heartbreaking losses, and I just want to say that face mask call that should have been called on Sam Darnold at the end of the game was absolutely bullshit, egregious, bad officiating there.
Yeah, that was dog
Can't miss
shit.
that. That was dog shit. Yeah, and plus, let him drive the field too. If he fails, he fails. If he succeeds, he succeeds. Man, come on. Yeah. So I'm going to take the Vikings. I think they bounce back. They kind of show their resilience. They rally around each other in this game. I got the Vikings. Give me the -5.5 as well. I think they cover. I think the Brian Flores defense comes back around in this game. And yeah, I like that. And I'll go over 46.5.
Yeah, especially with the Vikings coming off a bye. I think they do win this game, get back on track. But yeah, with Joe Flacco coming in, I feel like they'll cover the spread, the Colts. And I got the +5.5. But I do think with both these offenses, how high powerful they could be. I think I got the over. I got the over 46.5. But I do like the Vikings to win. Coming off the bye, they have plenty of time to prep for this game. And yeah, Darnold wants to get a big payday, want to get a big contract, and prove everyone wrong and why he should have been that number 3 pick with the Jets there. He still has that talent, and you could tell he has a chip on his shoulder. But yeah, give me the Vikings.
Awesome. And then to close it out, Monday night, man, I wish the Bucks were healthy for this game. Buccaneers traveling to Arrowhead, take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And yeah, just to make it quick, I'm picking the Chiefs, but you know what? I still like the Bucks. Their offense, Baker Mayfield's still a competent quarterback. He proved that last week. They're still a competent team. I like Todd Bowles, so I think +8.5 for them to cover. I don't think that's a long shot. So give me the Chiefs. Give me the Tampa Bay spread +8.5 for Tampa Bay. And let's go under 45.5.
Okay. Yeah, I got the same thing as well. Give me those Chiefs. Got the Chiefs. But I do have the Bucks covering. Yeah, Baker's been good, man. And yeah, I want to say I was wrong about Baker Mayfield. I've been saying it since we started this podcast. Since I started with Matt a few years ago, I'm like, Baker's ass. He's dog shit. And I just want to say I was completely wrong. Baker, you deserve all the credit.
Wow.
He was just in a bad situation there with the Panthers. And, he showed up that one game with the Rams. And then once he got that right opportunity with the Bucks, he's taking it, man, and he's delivered. And he's just finding ways to, be close in these games. And he's looking like a good quarterback, poised there in the pocket. And he's really matured. That's a big thing. He's matured and got to give him credit there. So I just want to put that out there. Wanted to show respect there to Baker Mayfield showing up. But yeah, got the Chiefs
Absolutely.
winning though. Got the +8.5. Bucks will cover. And I do have it being over 45.5 points. And that is my final pick for week 9.
Yeah, those are our final picks, man. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you saw, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. We don't care. We just like your viewership, man. So thank you. Um, Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Much more content on the way. Week out from the deadline, so a lot of things are going to speed up. Be a little bit hectic, but we'll get the videos out. We'll get shorts out to you. We'll take care of all of that. Facebook, of course, for you old people. We'll have everything for you on there with closed captioning so you can read and not. I know your hearing might be going, but you can see it maybe. If we get closed captioning in there for you, maybe we can take care of that. But yeah, Instagram, Twitter. Be on the lookout for this morning shit rankings, coffee shit rankings
That
from
is coming out tomorrow.
Senor Stefanopoulos. He will have those out. And yeah, any final comments, man?
Yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in yet again. Yeah, drop a like, do the good stuff you guys always do. And my upset of the week will be announced on the post. I haven't really looked into that yet, so I didn't say it here and lock it in. But I have a few games. Don't know which one I'm locking in, but you'll see on that post there. So wanted to put that out there. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy.
Awesome. And with that, Benchwire
Out.